Hello, I'm Dr. Julian Northbrook from doingenglish.com. No question today. Instead, I'm going to read out an extract from a book. This is an awesome line from Richard K. Morgan's excellent Broken Angels. It's not about English or language learning per se, but pay close attention to it and you'll see why I am reading this out and making a video about this. Face the facts, then act on them. It's the only mantra I know, the only doctrine I have to offer you. And it's harder than you'd think, because I swear humans seem hardwired to do anything but. Face the facts, don't pray, don't wish, don't buy into centuries-old dogma and dead rhetoric. Don't give in to your conditioning, or your visions, or your fucked up sense of whatever. Face the facts, then act. Now, Richard K. Morgan is the guy behind the excellent Altered Carbon series of books, which got turned into a Netflix series a couple of years ago. But there's real wisdom in this extract. The average person, from the way I see it, spends an enormous amount of time and energy refusing to face facts, but very little time and energy in actually facing them and acting accordingly. Now, honestly, I've been as guilty of this as anybody else, and this is a very honest and very candid example, but it's a good one and a very illustrative one, I think. But back in 2016, about the time or just after the UK voted for Brexit, my business was booming. But I was earning all of my money in British pounds and converting that into Japanese yen for complicated reasons that I won't bore you with. And then Brexit was announced and the British pound crashed. And with it, my income was effectively halved because of the extreme change in exchange rate. My expenditure, however, which was all in Japanese yen, remained exactly the same. So what did I do? Absolutely nothing. Instead, we carried on spending as we always had. Business costs didn't change, neither did our costs of living. We had 2 kids in a very expensive private school, and we carried on like this for about 6 months, while I diligently ignored the facts, ignored my balance sheets, which I was paying somebody else to do because I couldn't be bothered to do them myself, which was pretty stupid on reflection. And long story short, I ended up in a pretty shit situation. A good friend of mine who's an accountant stopped me and went through my books, my accounts with me with a fine tooth comb, really looked at everything, made me fire the person who was doing our books and had me start doing it myself because it turned out that I was right on the razor's edge of bankruptcy. It had gotten that bad. Another month, perhaps 2, and that would have been it. Now, luckily we caught the problem in time and I made some pretty extreme changes and cuts. I took my company's financial health into my own hands and studied my ass off reading every business finance book I could get my hands on. And now, 5 years later, business is once again booming and I am very financially healthy again. But the point is, what facts are you refusing to acknowledge? Now, for many, it's the simple fact that their English is simply too shit to do the job that they've been hired to do, and that's why they waste huge amounts of time, energy, and opportunities, which translates into huge amounts of lost money in terms of promotions never gotten and pay rises never considered. For others, it's the fact that they're doggedly persisting with learning methods that just don't work, or conversation lessons that feel good, but that have long ceased to do anything useful for actually improving an English conversation. Or it might be taking the lazy approach and telling yourself that just watching TV every now and then in English or living in an English-speaking country will be enough, and it won't. Well, you can ignore these facts all you like and keep doing the things that you're doing, and you will keep getting the results that you are getting. Or you can take a long, hard look at the facts, then act upon them. Now, A good starting point for you, if you are new to me and my world, would be to head over to masterenglishfast.com and grab yourself a copy of my best-selling and core book, Master English Fast. It's gonna take you step by step, by the hand, through all the things that you need to know about improving in English as a second language as a higher level learner. Now, of course, it doesn't contain all of the customization and the depth that you'd expect from me from one of my from a coaching program, but of course you can get it done. You can go through that book for a fraction of the investment, for less than the cost of a lunch, in fact. And it now comes with a complete audio version of the book via the Doing English app. There's instructions in the back of the book for registering for that. Right, that's it from me, Dr. Julian Northbrook, for another video. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.